She's captivated us for years as Detective Olivia Benson. Strong, compassionate, a character who has become synonymous with justice and empathy. Olivia Benson is more than just a role. She is a symbol of hope for many. Mariska Hargitay's portrayal has brought depth and authenticity to the character, making her a beloved figure in television history. A fierce advocate for justice on screen, Mariska's dedication to her craft is evident in every episode. Her ability to convey the struggles and triumphs of a detective dealing with the darkest aspects of humanity has earned her critical acclaim and a loyal fan base. Mariska Hargitay, a household name, a symbol of strength and resilience. Her journey in the entertainment industry has been marked by numerous accolades and a steadfast commitment to her roles, but her influence extends beyond the screen. But behind the public persona, a private journey unfolded. A journey filled with personal challenges and profound discoveries. While the world saw a confident and successful actress, Mariska was navigating a path of self-discovery and reflection, a journey that led her to uncover a deeply personal family secret. This revelation was not just a moment of surprise, but a pivotal point in her life, prompting her to delve deeper into her family's history and her own identity, a secret that would change everything she thought she knew about herself. It was a discovery that brought both clarity and complexity, reshaping her understanding of her past and her place in the world. Mariska's life seemed like an open book. Her achievements, her family, her public appearances, all meticulously documented and celebrated. Yet there were chapters that remained unwritten, stories that were waiting to be told. The daughter of Hollywood royalty, Jayne Mansfield and Mariska Hargitay. Growing up in the spotlight, Mariska was no stranger to fame. Her parents' legacy was both a blessing and a burden, shaping her early years in ways that were both inspiring and challenging. A childhood touched by tragedy, yet filled with love and support. The loss of her mother at a young age was a defining moment, but it was the love and resilience of her family that helped her navigate those difficult times. She built a successful career, a beautiful family, a life seemingly complete. From her professional achievements to her personal milestones, Mariska appeared to have it all, but beneath the surface, there were questions that lingered, questions that only she could answer. Yet beneath the surface, a question lingered. A question that had been with her for years, quietly shaping her thoughts and actions. It was a question about identity, about understanding where she came from and what it meant for her future. A question whispered through the years, a quiet yearning for something more. This was not about fame or success, but about a deeper understanding of herself and her roots. It was a journey of introspection and discovery. This wasn't about fame or fortune. This was about identity, about family, about connecting the dots of her past to understand her present. It was a quest for truth, for a sense of belonging that transcended her public persona, about a truth hidden for decades. A truth that once uncovered brought a new perspective to her life. It was a revelation that bridged the gap between her past and her present, offering a deeper understanding of who she is. Mariska's story resonates with so many of us. Her journey of self-discovery and the search for truth is a universal theme. It reminds us of the importance of understanding our roots and the impact of our family history on our lives. The desire to understand our roots, to connect the pieces of our past. It's a journey that many of us undertake, seeking to understand where we come from and how it shapes who we are. Mariska's story is a testament to the power of this journey. It's about the courage to face the unknown, to embrace the complexities of family, and to redefine what it means to belong. Mariska Hargitay's journey is a powerful reminder that our past is an integral part of our present, and understanding it can lead to a more fulfilling future. Mariska Hargitay's life was etched in the spotlight from the very beginning. Daughter of screen siren Jayne Mansfield and Mr. Universe Mariska Hargitay, she grew up surrounded by beauty, strength, and an undeniable aura of Hollywood glamour and fame. Mariska Hargitay, a towering figure with a warm heart, became Mariska's rock after her mother's tragic death. He showered his children with love, providing a stable and nurturing environment despite their profound loss. He instilled in Mariska the values of hard work, perseverance, and the importance of family. Their bond was unbreakable, a testament to the power of love to heal even the deepest wounds. Mickey was more than just a father to Mariska. He was her confidant, her protector, her biggest cheerleader. He taught her the true meaning of resilience, of facing life's challenges with grace and determination. Despite a childhood filled with love and stability, Mariska always felt a subtle undercurrent of mystery in her life. Her parents were loving and attentive, providing her with a nurturing environment that many would envy, yet there was always something that didn't quite fit, a piece of the puzzle that seemed to be missing. A nagging question lingered in the back of Mariska's mind, one that she couldn't easily dismiss. It was as if a shadow followed her, whispering doubts and uncertainties that she couldn't shake off. Whispers from the past, hushed conversations, and a feeling deep down that something wasn't adding up. These moments were fleeting, often caught in the periphery of her awareness, but they left a lasting impression. The seeds of doubt had been sown, leaving her with a longing for answers, a desire to understand the full story of her origins. She often found herself daydreaming, staring out the window, lost in thoughts of what could be. This desire to uncover the truth about her family history became a quiet obsession. She began to delve into old family documents, searching for clues that might explain the inconsistencies she felt. Growing up, Mariska heard rumors, whispers about a man named Nelson Sardelli. This name, though rarely spoken aloud, seemed to carry a weight of significance that she couldn't ignore. A name spoken in hushed tones, a connection shrouded in mystery. Who was this man, and why did his name evoke such a strong reaction in those who mentioned him? The whispers hinted at a past romance with her mother, a relationship that predated her parents' whirlwind romance. This revelation was both intriguing and unsettling for Mariska, a relationship that predated her parents' whirlwind romance. It painted a picture of a life her mother had before Mariska was born, a life filled with its own stories and secrets. These weren't malicious rumors, but rather a quiet acknowledgement of a past kept hidden. It was as if the family had collectively decided to bury this chapter, hoping it would never resurface. As Mariska blossomed into a woman, the questions grew stronger. Who was this man? What role did he play in her mother's life, and by extension, in her own? Could he hold the key to unlocking the secrets of her past? The more she pondered, the more determined she became to uncover the truth. The desire to know, to understand her heritage, became a driving force in her life. It was no longer just about satisfying her curiosity, it was about finding a sense of identity and belonging. Mariska knew that to move forward, she had to first look back and piece together the fragments of her family's hidden history. Fueled by a mix of curiosity and a longing to connect with her roots, Mariska embarked on a journey of discovery. She had always felt a void, an unspoken question lingering in the back of her mind about her origins. Her mother had shared bits and pieces, but there were always gaps, unanswered questions that left Mariska yearning for more. She decided it was time to take matters into her own hands. She dove headfirst into researching her family history, meticulously piecing together fragments of information, determined to uncover the truth about her past. Every photograph, every letter, every document was a potential clue. She spent countless hours in libraries, online databases, and even reached out to distant relatives who might hold a piece of the puzzle. Her dedication was unwavering. Through painstaking research and a bit of luck, she managed to track down Nelson Sardelli. The name had come up in old letters and whispered conversations, but she had never been able to place him. Now she had a lead, a tangible connection to her past. The excitement was palpable, but so was the fear of what she might uncover. The man who, according to whispers and rumors, could hold the key to her hidden past. Nelson Sardelli was a figure shrouded in mystery, a name that carried weight and significance. He had lived a life that seemed worlds apart from Mariska's, yet their stories were intertwined in ways she was only beginning to understand. Overcoming her initial hesitation, she reached out, her heart pounding with a mix of apprehension and anticipation. The phone call was brief but filled with emotion. She introduced herself, explained her quest, and waited with bated breath for his response. The silence on the other end seemed to stretch on forever. To her surprise, Nelson was open to meeting. He had been waiting for this moment too, it seemed. There was a sense of relief in his voice, a willingness to bridge the gap that had kept them apart for so long. They arranged to meet in a quiet park, a neutral ground where they could talk freely. He had lived a quiet life, his connection to Hollywood glamour a distant memory. Nelson's past was filled with stories of glitz and glamour, but he had chosen a simpler, more peaceful existence in his later years. The contrast between his past and present was stark, yet it made him all the more intriguing to Mariska. He spoke of her mother with fondness, a hint of sadness in his voice as he shared stories of their time together. The memories were bittersweet, filled with moments of joy and sorrow. As they talked, Mariska felt a sense of closure, a connection to her past that she had longed for. The journey was far from over, but she'd taken the first step towards understanding her roots.